Hi, everybody. My name's Regan, and I'm from Regan Radio, and I'm talking with Cherry from Chinese Mandarin Cherry. She's a good friend of mine, and I'm going to use English. She's going to use Mandarin. That's usually what we do. And today I have some words that I want to go through with her, Chinese words and English words, and sort of like translate between them, and hopefully get a better understanding of these words. And they're kind of words to describe like dirty people or dirty behavior. So I'll get Cherry to do like an introduction in Chinese as well. She doesn't know we're about to talk about, by the way.
对呀，好，OK，大家好，我是 Cherry，Chinese Mandarin Cherry 的 Cherry。然后今天呢，Regan Radio 的 Regan 会跟我说一些网络热词，这些词语都是用来去描述或者形容一些不太好的人。当然，我现在还不知道他选了哪些词语，所以我也有点紧张，因为我害怕他选的词语太年轻了，然后我都没有听过。所以我们来听听看 Regan 选的是什么词语吧。
Yeah, I have three words here, and they're three Chinese words or three English words, and I think you should know the meaning of them, and hopefully you don't know the English for them because then you learn some English words. All right, so this is going to be a real Chinglish lesson. So I'll get started on the first one. Yeah, are you ready?
可以，你说吧。
All right, I'm gonna describe this, and then we can let Cherry try to guess what it is in Chinese. But I won't tell her
OK，
the English word either until later. And what I'll do is I'll introduce these new words, and we'll talk about each one a little bit, and then we can do some discussion questions, and then we'll do some kind of examples to try to figure out which words are for what situations. Anyway, if that's confusing, don't worry, I'm going to get started. The first one, it's a word to describe somebody who is a bad guy, like a bad person. Usually, I mean, maybe they're not a bad person, but they're some of the things that they do. Maybe the appearance, the way they look, is a little bit like a bad guy look. And maybe hard to trust this guy. You know, you look at him and you think, I don't know about this guy. This guy looks a little bit slimy, looks a little bit sleazy, maybe slimy and sleazy. Maybe they're also they look trying to look cool, but they're definitely not cool. There might also be someone who trying to be like charming and nice, but actually what they're saying is just like very not nice and not charming and maybe even a little disrespectful. And this word can also be related to older men, middle-aged men who think they're attractive or think they look good, but actually maybe they don't look good and they don't sound good and they don't dress good. All of these. So, any ideas, Cherry?
Oh my god，听起来这种人100%在我的生活里面呢。有好多词形容这样的中年人，有一个词我可以想到的是油腻，是油腻这个词吗？
You got it. Yep. Awesome.
对了，OK，其实我脑子里面有好几个词语，但是因为你说他会就是假装自己很酷，那应该是油腻这个词了。也想到了这个词要跟你说，你怎么会选这样的词？
Let me tell you a little bit more about this word because like I know you know in Chinese and the Chinese people listening they obviously know this word 油腻. The English learning people they probably don't know the translation into English, which you know if you translate this literally 油腻, it means greasy, right? And when my friend introduced this word to me and they say, how do you translate this? They said that the translation is greasy to describe a person. And I thought, actually, yeah, that's I can understand that. That makes sense. You know, this person looks greasy. But then when I started on Gemini, talking to Gemini, I think the better translation for that is sleazy. Sleazy.
Sleazy.
嗯
哦， 我一直以为油腻的英文是 oily，
Yeah, well, you can do
不是
greasy
吗？
and oily, but I'm saying there's another word, sleazy, which might be a better translation, and but the problem is that yoni has like it seems like it has two different meanings. Like my understanding is that one meaning of yoni, sleazy, is like a guy who maybe is he wants to get a girl's attention, and he does things to get her attention. He says things because he likes her, maybe, but the way he says it is not very respectful or not classy, or has no riz, or it's just not a good way to try to like attract girls. Like using a pickup line, for example, like a cheesy bad pickup line. Anyway, that's like one aspect of it. But the other aspect is like if you have a middle-aged person or an older person who thinks they are still cool or attractive, and they're actually not. Like that seems like a second meaning of the word yoni. Do you know what I mean?
sleazy 这个词你说了有2个意思，第一个意思是说他跟别人说话的方式没有那么尊重，然后他想要得到别人的关注，但是他的方式不太好。第2个意思是什么呢？
The second meaning is where you have older men who think they are cool or attractive or have riz. Riz is a new word. I'm not going to explain it here, but actually these guys are not cool and then maybe not very attractive, and so it like what it makes me think about is like having an older boss in a company, and that older boss is always trying to talk with the younger workers, like the young girls in the company, and trying to take them out for lunch or for dinner, and showing how much money he has and showing how nice he is and showing off all the time. But actually he's not very polite, and the way he does it is not very respectful, and people feel uncomfortable, maybe.
我明白了。那这个 sleazy 这个词，它只是用来说男性，而且只是用来说中年人吗？比如说年轻的女孩或者女人可以用来说他们吗？
That's a question I was going to ask you, actually. If yoni can be used for girls as well, greasy girls, maybe we would use the
可
word.
以
We'd probably use the word slutty, slutty in that situation for a girl.
，slutty 是什么？
Well, it's the sleazy word for the girl. So sleazy for the guys and slutty for the girls.
OK，我明白了。但是在中文油腻，你可以用来说男人，可以说女人，然后任何年龄的人都是可以说的。所以它最开始它确实是从男人来的啊。我们说啊，这个男人好油腻啊，我要吐了，我看不下去了。但是现在慢慢的这个词它已经变成可以说男人，可以说女人，可以说老人，可以说年轻人，所以说什么样的人都可以说，只要他们做的事情是假装自己很酷，假装自己很帅，然后假装自己是老板，假装自己是很厉害的人，那我们就可以说这个人很油腻。
That's good. I had some other words here to describe it in English. So not just sleazy and slutty for girls, but maybe in some situations you can also say like slimy and maybe cheesy or try hard or fake, or maybe even like creepy. Also no riz.
Creepy.
Yeah, maybe creepy, but hold on a minute. There's one more called the ick. The ick, I-C-K. This is another like word that I think maybe later we need to talk about in another lesson. But so yoni is kind of like a someone who's trying too hard to be cool, or someone who is like outdated, or like their behavior is like not really respectful, or makes people feel comfortable. Something along these lines, yeah, right? Oh, let me ask you a question then. How do you use it? How do you use the Chinese word?
油腻在中文它是一个形容词，所以一般我们会说很油腻，非常油腻，油腻死了。它是一个形容词，所以一般是前面要有一个 adverb 在前面，或者你可以说它油腻死了。所以说，这个词还是蛮容易的，它没有名词，没有动词的功能，就是形容词。
What do you think a Yoni, a sleazy guy, looks like in your opinion?
就是在我们的，就是在我们就在中国人的想法里面，油腻就是说，这个人他自己就是觉得自己很帅，觉得自己很酷，然后他就会做一些油腻的事情。他太自信了，他一点都不谦虚，然后他就会做一些油腻的事情。这是第一个，他觉得自己很酷、很帅，然后很吸引人。那第二个就是说，油腻的人他们还有一个特点，就是说他们觉得自己就是可以命令你，他们觉得自己的地位比你高，所以他们可以教你做很多的事情。那如果这样的人他一直教你做一个事情，然后让你听他的，我们也会说这个人很油腻。所以说油腻差不多有这两个特点吧。
Oh, that was interesting because you mentioned this thing about people telling you how things are supposed to be. Like, we have a word for this in English called like mansplaining. Mansplaining, like being a man and explaining things. And so everything you think is right. Like you think your opinions are or facts, and so you're saying this kind of thing, you can also use the word yoni to describe that situation.
对，油腻有好几个意思，一个是自己觉得帅，然后第二个意思就是他觉得自己比你好，比你优秀，比你厉害，所以你什么都要听他的。所以这个方面有好多词可以说，油腻只是其中的一个词语可以说这样的人。其实我们也有很多词去形容这样的人。
Shall we do the next word?
好，第二个词是什么呢？
So someone that makes you feel uncomfortable. So something they do, like their behavior, makes you feel uncomfortable, like they are doing something sneaky, doing something that you don't know about, that they should tell you, but they're doing it, and it feels like something bad that they're doing. And maybe they're watching you without you knowing that they're watching you. Another way to describe this word might be that they seem like they're doing something that's more low class or cheap. Like the things that they do or the things that they wear are kind of cheap. And maybe they don't have very good respect for themselves. And maybe they just give you like a bad feeling when they are around you. What do you think?
我还是猜不出来，你还有更多的细节给我吗？
Yeah, okay, there's some words like petty, shabby, desperate, and pathetic.
哇哦，这个词我知道吗？你确定我知道吗？
Everyone knows this. Yeah.
好，我猜不到，你告诉我吧，这是什么词
Okay, well, I think this word is creepy. This might be the best description. Creepy or
？Creeption，
or also
creepy
maybe
不是变
slimy.
态的意思吗？
No, not 变态. It's 猥琐.
哦，猥琐，Oh my god，猥琐，好，猥琐好像这个词一直都有，它好像不是最近的新词，但是我们也会经常用这个词来形容别的人。
Oh, maybe that's why you struggled to guess the word, because this one is not like it's not really a new word, but like yoni is
对
is a new word, right?
对，猥琐其实我觉得我的父母他们也知道这个词语，因为它不是一个网络的新词，一直都有。
Okay, that's good to know.
嗯，
Does that mean that like you might see 猥琐 being used in traditional media situations?
有啊有啊，经常我们会说，哎，这个人他的那个 表情很猥琐，或者是说他的整个行为很猥琐，在电视剧里面也会有时候也会听到吧，所以说这个词还经常用，
Do
但
you
现在我们还是经常用。
do you know that word creepy in English? And do you think that word is like a good translation for 猥琐？
首先，creepy 我不太确定它的意思，因为有人告诉我 creepy 是变态，也有人告诉我 creepy 是猥琐，就像你说的，所以说，他们有一点不一样吧，我觉得。所以 creepy 在英文里面的重点是什么？意思是什么？
Yeah, well, this is where I had difficulty understanding this word 猥琐 because creepy to me was usually like I often think about it between like boys and girls, like males and females. And I always think of like things that guys do to girls that make them feel uncomfortable. Like someone that looks at you for too long, for example. Like I would say, well, that's creepy. If they're just looking at you for too long, or if they stand too close to you for too long, or maybe they give you too many compliments. But it's that kind of feeling, I think, creepy. Maybe they text you too much, like in the middle of the night and stuff.
但是 creepy 有没有偷偷的意思？有没有偷偷摸摸的意思？
I guess a little bit. Yeah, definitely. That's yeah.
我觉得猥琐大部分是，他有偷偷摸摸的意思，他偷偷的做这个事情，不想被别人看见，而且他做这个事情是因为有一些不好的意思，比如说对女性或者对男性有一些不好的意思在里面，然后他偷偷摸摸的去做。那这个事情，我们可以说这个人很猥琐，所以猥琐的重点是他做了这个事情，但是是偷偷的。不是说他做的这个事情，很 creepy， 是说他偷偷的做一个 creepy 的事情。那我们说这个人很猥琐。
Okay, I think I understand now. So it's not really. I don't think it's really like creepy. I think it's more about you're trying to gain an advantage from in a situation, or you're trying to get something. You're trying to benefit in some way, and but for when other people see that, maybe they think, oh, why would you want to do that? Why like that? Trying to improve, like trying to get something in that way or to get that thing. Maybe for most people, they feel like it's unnecessary or silly or petty. Like I use the word petty, pathetic, desperate, and shabby. So maybe it's more to do about people's like class, like doing something that has no class, or doing something that is kind of a little bit low, like low behavior.
猥琐还有一个重点，就是他做的这个事情是因为他有一些性的目的。你知道性吗？就是男人对女人，或者女人对男人，他们的这种有一些性的目的在里面。我们会说这个人可能会有一点色，有一点色的意思，比如说一个男人，他想看女人的身体，他想看女人的衣服，然后他偷偷摸摸的去把这个女人的衣服偷走了。那我说这个人很猥琐，就是他的目标，他的目的是跟性有关系。
Well, now I feel like that is the third word that I wanted to talk about, which is 变态. And
变态
yeah, because that sounds like that's very not normal. That's more than creepy. That's like super creepy. When you go super creepy, now you're in a new territory. You're in a new space. Which do you know the English word for 变态？
我一直以为是 creepy.
Okay.
不是
Well,
creepy 吗？
well, see, creepy is a kind of like maybe too nice. I think it's more than creepy. Creepy is still like you can be creepy, and people can still think you're a normal, okay person, and you can still have friends if you're creepy. But like 变态 is a bit more complicated. It's like you have a sickness, you have a mental illness, and we I'm pretty sure that this is the translation. I'm not going to say this is the translation, but I'm pretty sure the translation is pervert.
pervert 我听过这个词，
I'm just
但是我
gonna
从来不用。
I'm gonna write these words for you.
我看到了，但是在中文里面，变态跟猥琐有一点区别。比如说，我给你一个例子吧。如果一个变态他想要去对一个女生做不礼貌的事情，那变态可能去做的事情是，就是跑到这个女生的前面，然后打开她的衣服，然后给这个，然后里面没有穿，什么都没有穿。我们说这是一个变态。猥琐是什么呢？猥琐就是他对这个女生有意思，然后呢，他就是去偷偷的去偷这个女生的东西。他今天偷了她的水杯，明天偷了她的衣服，然后全部都放在家里，然后就是会去看这些东西。那这个是一个猥琐。所以说，变态他可能会做一些比较夸张的事情，但是猥琐他都是偷偷摸摸的去做这些事情。但是他们的目的都是不好的目的。
All right, so I'm feeling, this is what I'm feeling from your description. So 变态 pervert is more of a heavy word to describe bad behavior, usually between like male and female stuff. So like touching someone on the street in a bad place, a place you're not supposed to touch, you know. That would be that's very perverted. That person is a pervert, obviously. 猥琐, creepy. Well, I don't know if we can use the word creepy for this, but 猥琐 is like a softer kind of bad behavior, kind of low behavior, petty behavior, but not quite at the level of a pervert behavior. So more acceptable, but still bad behavior. Yeah, I think is what Cherry was getting at. Can I ask you some questions then, Cherry, about these 3 words?
可以。
Okay, which word do you use the most and which word do you hear the most?
我觉得在就是现代的社会里面，大部分我听到的词是油腻，像猥琐和变态，我觉得可能在中国的这个社会环境里面，没有那么多人敢做这些猥琐和变态的事情，因为有时候这些事情是违法的，是不合法的，他做了他可能会被警察抓走，所以说大部分情况大家都不敢去做猥琐和变态的事情，但是油腻的事情是我最常见也最常听到，也是我最常说的一个词语，所以油腻是我听过最多用过最多的词语。
Let me give you another question. Which word from these 3 words do you think are the most useful to know and use if you're learning Mandarin?
哇，我觉得这3个词都挺有用的，不过如果考虑到这些词语的用的方式的话，可能还是油腻比较好用，因为油腻有时候不只是说男人，他其实男人、女人、老人、年轻人、中年人都可以说，而且油腻也可能是说我们的性格，也可能是说我们做事的方式，也可能是说我们说话的方式很油腻，所以说油腻这个词它的用途是更多的。
I was thinking that for English, like for people learning English, it's probably the same, sleazy, slimy, and for 猥琐, maybe creepy. Creepy is also a useful word to learn. And a lot of young people are using the word no riz or fake. I think my generation, people used to say try hard a lot. Oh, and there's another word that young people are using called the ick, which maybe I won't explain now, but at least I'll say it so you can think about it, the ick. And I realized there's something we forgot to mention, that yoni is, even though it means oily and greasy for people, it also means oily and greasy for food. And I think we didn't mention that, right?
对啊，油腻其实它本来的意思是说一个菜太油了，油太多了，然后你吃到想吐，我们会说这样的人很油腻。 所以说，但后面慢慢的就可以用来说人很油腻了，就是你看多了，你很想吐，所以你会说它很油腻。
Yeah, that's a really good. Probably a good way to explain it is about like the feeling, because so yoni means like greasy or oily, and when you eat greasy and oily food, it kind of leaves you with a bad taste in your mouth. And so Cherry's saying that's why that word has become so popular to describe people who have that kind of vibe about them. And in English, yeah, sleazy. I keep saying that word. We also forgot to mention that 变态, pervert, is a word that is often used among friends, like when they're joking with each other, right? Is this true?
Yes，如果开玩笑的话，你可以说啊，你好变态啊。其实它也可以是一个开玩笑的词语，跟朋友说的话也没有什么很严重的意思在里面，所以开玩笑也可以说。
All right, let me give you one more question then. These three different words, which one do you hear in social media and which ones can you see in traditional media?
好，一般来说，油腻是在 social media 可以看到的。这个词语现在还没有变成一个官方的词语，所以说像你看到的报纸新闻是不会用油腻这个词去形容一个人的。但是变态和猥琐是有时候我在新闻里面会看到的。这两个词算是可以在正式的地方用的词语。对，而且变态它也还有别的更科学的意思，所以说，在官方的媒体里面，我们是可以看到变态和猥琐这两个词。
I know that like my parents, for example, like they would use all of these words like sleazy, slimy, creepy. Like they know these words, pervert, right? But for your parents, do they use all these words? Do they understand all these words? Like, well, I guess they probably know 猥琐 and 变态, but do they know 油腻?
对，不，我从来没有听我父母用过油腻这个词。我会说他们，如果我说他们油腻，他们一定不懂，他们一定不懂，也不会生气。所以说，猥琐和变态他们是会经常用的。对，比如说我妈妈她会说：“你怎么30多岁了还不结婚？”我说：“不结婚也可以吧？”她说：“啊，那你是一个变态。”她这样讲我。所以说，在他们那里，他们会觉得说变态就是做不正常的事情的人就是一个变态，所以他们是会用这个词的，会用变态，会用猥琐，但是油腻他们肯定不知道这个意思。
All right. I have some examples here, and yeah, I want to go through these examples with you, and I want you to tell me which word best describes this example. Okay. All right. Here we go. Number one, a middle-aged man tells everyone he is a ladies' man and constantly makes joking comments about women's bodies to seem cool.
我觉得这个油腻和猥琐都可以说。我说，如果他的玩笑是那种是不好的玩笑，但是说的很 hidden， 那我会说他很猥琐。但是如果他的玩笑总是开女人的玩笑，我会说他很油腻。
Number two. By the way, yeah, I would think the first one is definitely sleazy, sleazebag, yeah. Number two,
第二个是什么？
a stranger in a park suddenly opens his coat to flash his body parts to someone walking past.
这个肯定是变态啊。
Yeah, that's the pervert.
这个我都遇到过，我真的遇到过。
Ugh, I'm sorry. I feel sorry for you. Number three, a guy tries to get free food by lying and acting sneaky.
他想要得到免费的食物，然后他说谎。这个变态、油腻、猥琐，这三个好像都用不了吧？在我的想法里面。
Like I have here 猥琐, but you know, it is kind of like maybe low behavior, right? So you wouldn't say that that's 猥琐。
不会啊，因为他的目的不是 sexual 的，不是跟性有关系的目的，那我不会说他是猥琐的。对，猥琐是要跟那个性有关系的那种目的才是猥琐。
What if let's say let me change the example then. What if it's a guy who, you know, he wants a girl to like him, or he wants a girl to go on a date with him, or he wants to get a girl's number, and so he lies to her. You know, he tells her that he likes her dress, he likes her shoes, he likes her smile, and like things like this. Would that be 猥琐？
可是他的目的是什么？他的目的是希望这个女孩喜欢他，希望这个女孩跟他约会，然后希望这个女孩给他电话号码，对吧？这是他的目的。
Yeah.
那我也不会说他猥琐，猥琐是他想要看这个女孩的身体，他想要偷偷看，或者是说会有一些 sexual 的目的，我才会说他猥琐。如果他只是想我想跟你约会，然后他做一些事情，我不会说他猥琐。
Okay.
目的不一样。
I still feel confused. Number 4, a person sneaks into a laundromat, so like a laundry like place where you wash your clothes, and he steals woman's clothes and underwear.
这肯定是猥琐，又猥琐又变态。
I think more pervert than creepy, just very pervert. All right, number 5, an older man hits on a younger coworker. Hits on a younger, I don't know if you know what that means. Hits on a younger coworker. It's like flirting, like flirting with a younger worker. Talks about himself too much and tries to act like a player. Tries to act super cool. That like he gets lots of
绝对
girls.
是油腻。
Yoni, yeah, okay, that's
油
easy,
腻。
easy. Too easy. Sorry.
我经常遇到这样的人。
I'm glad I'm not a girl. Number 6, a guy always stands in the dark, stares at people, and acts shifty. Shady,
哦，
shifty.
这我可以说他是一个猥琐的变态。
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of crossover here. A lot of crossover. Maybe this is good. I always thought Yoni and Weiso were more closely related, but now I'm feeling like Weiso and Biantai are more closely related.
对啊，对。
Number 7, a man in a subway station. Oh no, that's another taking off his clothes. Pass. Forget that one. Number 8, a man that wears too much cologne or perfume brags about himself.
他就是
and-
喷了很多的香水，是吗？
Yeah.
还有吗？
And he
That's all?
brags about himself. So like making himself seem more important than he actually is, or wanting people to think that he's a great guy, for example.
哇，这个很难说哎，这个我要小心一点。可能这样的人会比较油腻，但是也可能是他比较关心自己的外表吧，也是没有问题的。所以说这个我没有办法说他是油腻的。
Give me this. So number 9, a boss very rude to employees and laughs at people who are struggling, acts like he is much better than everyone else.
这个也很难说他是油腻吧，因为你说他是粗鲁的，他的行为很粗鲁，很没有礼貌，那我不能说他是油腻的。然后他觉得自己比所有人都好，那我可能会说这个人很有爹味，他有很重的爹味，但我不能说他是油腻的。油腻的还是主要是说一个人假装自己很帅、很厉害、很有钱，这个是油腻的意思。
Well, that one, I was hoping that was Weiso. So I guess the problem for me is I'm understanding Yoni clearly, and I'm which is sleazy, and I'm understanding Biantai pervert clearly. But I'm having trouble with this word 猥琐. This is a difficult one.
对，我知道，我听出来了，就是猥琐，他做这些事情的目的是因为他想要一些，比如说性，你知道性的意思是什么吗？
Maybe not.
性就是 sexual，性就是跟男人、女人有关系的那些词语。然后我要怎么解释这个词语？就是两个人如果有性关系，那证明他们就是在一起睡觉过。这个我们说他们有性关系。好，所以说猥琐的意思就是这个人他做所有事情是因为他想要得到一些性方面的好处。得到一些性方面的好处。对，不管是说他是去偷别人的衣服，偷别人的东西，还是说偷拍照，他都会就是拿回去自己晚上一边看，然后一边想很多性的事情在他的脑子里面。那我们会说这个人是猥琐的。所以猥琐它的主要的意思就是这个人他做这么多事情是因为他想要得到性方面的好处。
Okay,
我解释清楚了吗？
Yeah, I get you. The way you explain it is perfect. And what I'm thinking is that yoni, sleazy, can be people saying and doing things, or people that look a little dirty, or they're a little bit creepy, and maybe the things they say are a little bit disrespectful, maybe, or not cool, or not confident, or not attractive, but they think they're attractive, maybe. But then 猥琐 seems like the next level. So you can be yoni, sleazy, but maybe people don't know what you want. Maybe you don't want to go to bed with someone. Maybe you don't want to get a girl's number. Maybe you just like to talk to people, like you like to say things. You like to be too nice to people, or you have no filter, you have no control over what you're saying. But 猥琐 feels like you have an intention, like you have a goal. And Cherry, you're saying like the goal needs to be something kind of sexual. Is that right?
对，这是猥琐的比较重要的意思。
Well, then it kind of feels like 猥琐 is like the next level of yoni. So it's like you can.
那肯定是的。
So because when I wrote these words and when I was thinking about these words, I put them in this order, like 1, 2, 3, and in that 顺序这个 order, because I thought sleazy is a good first word to describe someone who maybe is not a dirty type of person. But then when you get to 猥琐, the second level, second stage, you get someone more than well, see, I feel like sleazy, you could also use it for 猥琐 as well. I think you can use sleazy for both yoni and 猥琐, or maybe slimy as well, or shifty. Yeah, but I had other words here like petty, shabby, and desperate, pathetic. And cheap, cowardly, someone that lacks dignity, someone that lacks self-respect. But it seems like 猥琐 is just the next level of yoni, where someone wants to get into a girl's pants. And then 变态 obviously is like the highest level pervert, psychopath, yeah, 神经病, sick person.
我觉得你的这个顺序是对的，油腻是最轻的，他可能不是有性的目的，他可能只是觉得自己很帅，然后他做的事情很油腻。猥琐会严重一点，变态是最严重的。但是我觉得就是这几个词语，就是中文跟英文没有办法完全就是翻译，他们的意思还是有一点点不一样的。你没有办法说油腻一定是这个词，猥琐一定是这么翻译的，就是没有办法。就我们俩就是中文的那个社会情况跟英文的社会情况也不一样，所以这些词语的那个大小 那个 size 也不是一样的。
I guess this is the lesson I learned from these words is not necessarily learning the words and the meaning of the words. It's learning that in Chinese there are so many words that you just can't translate well and accurately. This is what Cherry is saying. And I think when you learn Chinese, like if you're the English-speaking background or you're like from a European language background learning Mandarin, this is just something you have to accept a lot of the time, that you can't find good translations for things. And sometimes it's better to just not have a translation and just think of it as like I was telling, just before I was telling my friend that 变态, for example, I never knew what the meaning of that word. I didn't know the translation of that word for many years, but I heard it many times, and I knew what it meant by the feeling, you know, like I knew it was something like someone is thinking something bad, something dirty. That person has a dirty brain, like they're thinking something dirty, something sexual. And I just knew that, but I didn't know that the translation was pervert, the word. Like even if I knew the word, the English word, you know, if anything, it would have made things feel a little bit different for me, because I even feel like even that word pervert and 变态 feels a little bit different in the languages as well. So even though I have the translation, it still doesn't feel right to me. So, yeah.
对，没有办法把英文的词跟中文的词对等起来。
Yeah, anyway, that's probably enough for today. Should we stop here, unless you want to add anything?
我暂时没有什么想要说的，这几个词语攻击性都很强啊，大家还是要小心说。那我们就到这里啦。